Hey, what's up, everybody? Ben here. I wanted to check in, say hi, see how y'all are doing. You doing okay? You hanging in there? Things are okay on this end. Um, I'm awaiting some mixes to hear on the new Glacial Tomb record, so pretty excited about that. I'm updating some stuff here, and I wanted to give you all a heads up about this. I've been thinking about some ways in which I wanted to shift things around here at the Patreon. I wanted to offer some more stuff, and that I wanted to sort of differentiate what's available to the different tiers without making anyone feel like they weren't getting their money's worth. And I, of course, want to preface all this by saying thank you all so much for your support. Whether you are new here or if you've been here, a couple of y'all have been here since the very beginning, since like the week I launched this thing, and it really means a lot. You quite literally keep a roof over my head. Especially times like this when I'm not on the road. It really means a lot. So thank you. So I wanted to go over the sort of changes to the different tiers. And again, nothing's like going away. It's just that more stuff is being added for the higher tiers. So get an itchy face. Let's get into it. So for everyone at the Patron of Doom level, most of the stuff is staying the same. Still get all the behind the scenes updates on what's going on. Get not only Discord server access, but access to the patron exclusive server. Sorry, I got an itchy face today, apparently. And there'll be more and more stuff going on over there. So if you haven't already joined the Discord, hit that link. Go do that. I know it's another thing to go and do and look at and spend time on. And in the age that we live in, we don't need more distractions. But for those of you that have been hanging out over in the Discord, I think you can agree with this, that like we've created a pretty cool community over there of people both here at the Patreon, but also regulars from my Twitch stream. Now, again, there's a patron exclusive server wherein we talk about stuff and I share stuff and I make things available that aren't available to other people, including some copies of our new 7-inch in the color variant that is available only from us. I'll post something about that here as well, but it's already been talked about over on the Discord server, so go check that out. I will be doing more of the patron and streaming VIP subscriber, whatever you want to call it, exclusive streams. I'll be doing those once a month. Did one last month for the Desolation anniversary. You know, I did the whole album playthrough, but also did a playthrough stream wherein for an hour I talked about stuff surrounding the experience of writing and recording that album. And we looked at some behind the scenes pictures. I shared some behind the scenes footage that has never been shared before. Cool stuff like that. Now, I don't have a catalog of, you know, archived footage wherein every stream will be something quite like that, but it, you know, gives a chance to have some Q&As, to talk about whatever, talk about new music, who knows. I will be posting about those things both here on the main Patreon page as well as in the Patreon exclusive Discord server. But again, once a month, I'll be doing that. Generally, I think it's going to be on Saturdays, but that's subject to change. So keep your eyes open for that. Patron-only polls. Anytime I've got new stuff coming up, I want to know what you want to hear, what you want to see, things like that. And no one else gets to dictate that except you lovely folks here on the Patreon. I've got some stuff coming up, hopefully, involving some gear demos. And so I want to know, you know, what it is y'all want to see and hear in those things. So you'll get to do that. And then finally, you'll be included, and this has already been the case, you're included in the thank you list. I've been doing that in the sort of text description of YouTube videos before, but I figured out a convenient way to actually put that in the video. So now you'll be immortalized forever. So if you subscribe and then you cancel later, your name gets to be in a YouTube video forever. So that's pretty cool. So that's everything you get at that Patron of Doom $5 a month level. For the folks at the $15 all access Doomsayer level, you get all of that stuff. Plus early access to YouTube videos. Anything that I put up that will, you know, later be available to the public, you'll get to see at least a week early, maybe longer. If I forget to change the visibility of that video to public, it might be a month, you know, but you get to see it first. You'll also have access to Riff of the Week, wherein every other week, like I like the idea of doing it every week, but like we're going to start with every other week. But anyway, I walk you through and break down a Chemist or occasionally Glacial Tomb riff from one of your favorite songs, one of my favorite songs. I guess it's one of my favorite songs because at least initially I'm picking them. There's already quite a few in the can that are scheduled to be posted, but down the road, this is where the polls come in. And in these, rather than having this extremely long video or a video series just for a single song, and as I've said before, editing video takes so long for me that being able to do more bite-sized things, like coming up, we have the intro riff to A Vernal Gate. We have the Big Dumb Caveman riff in Maw of Time, so forth and so on. And I, play along to it, have the tab on screen, and then walk you through playing it more slowly. And then finally, you have access to Shred Sunday. The first 2 Shred Sundays have gone out for everybody, just sort of a teaser, a taster, if you will. But moving forward, that will be exclusive to the $15 and $50 a month tiers, the All Access Doomsayer and Wizard of Doom tiers. And Shred Sunday is exactly what you've seen. It, for me, it harkens back to reading Guitar World when I was a teenager. And at the end of each month's issue, they had, 3 or 4 articles from folks like Kirk Hammett or Marty Friedman or Brian May or whoever. And they'd tell you a little story and they'd walk you through a lick or two. And I'm a sucker for that. And, I have not done much writing in a long time, so it's nice to sort of get my writing chops back together. And if you are a member of the All Access Doomsayers or the Wizard of Doom patron tier, you'll get to see those every Sunday, at least for the foreseeable future. They'll be weekly. If I start running out of things, it might drop to every other week, but right now I've got a bunch of stuff to share, so it's every week. And there you go. And then for the Wizard of Doom, the creme de la creme, you get all of that stuff. So behind the scenes updates on everything that's going on, Discord server access, plus the access to the monthly Patreon exclusive chat, patron only polls, specific thank you at the end of each video. You'll see in some of the upcoming videos that the folks at the Wizard of Doom level, your names are in a bigger font because you deserve that. Early access to the YouTube videos, Riff of the Week, Shred Sunday. You'll also get the tabs for the Riff of the Week in PDF and Guitar Pro format. Please don't share those. Those are for you. Those are special. Don't put those out on the internet. And of course, the one-on-one creative workshops. I think I got to come up with a cooler name than that. Like, I don't know. Maybe that'll be a patron poll. Like, what's a catchier thing? 'Cause Creative Workshop doesn't necessarily tell people what it is. So I do appreciate those of y'all that are part of it. And if you aren't, here's what it entails. You get 1 90-minute or 2 45-minute sessions a month with me, wherein we can work on any number of things. It can be more traditional guitar lessons. It can be about songwriting. It can be music production. It can be insight into the glamorous, glorious career of a full-time metal musician. It can be kind of whatever, and it shifts over time. Folks at this tier have done everything from open recording studios and have me as a consultant with, the sort of business organization and buying microphones and building a client base, to writing and recording your own first album, to picking up a guitar for the very first time and learning the beautiful instrument that has consumed my life for nearly 3 decades. So all of that is available at the Wizard of Doom patron tier. So again, these changes are small, but more than anything, it's that there's just more stuff, especially for the All Access Doomsayers in the Wizard of Doom tier. I will, of course, provide more updates if anything changes, but I just wanted to let y'all know that this is what's going on moving forward, and I'm really excited about having more things to share with y'all. So until I see you / talk to you next, take care of yourselves, try to find a little bit of love, a little bit of joy in this awful, cold world, and my friends, I'll see you around.